those ridiculous diets where they're like put a fly in there. Literally sprinted out of freaking Coles.
Very spicy like a lemon.
And a lot of people give up. I'm gonna throw up. Welcome to another weekly vlog. I just took the dogs for a walk, had some Cocoa Pops actually, made some Dr. Hydrate, which is in here. That's gonna be for my cardio session. I'm gonna do, depending on what time I get there, I'm probably gonna do 30 minutes on the bike for cardio. And then I'm actually thinking of getting a massage because I went there 2 weeks ago and it was absolutely elite. My neck and my back is feeling a little bit sore. I got a new pillow 2 days ago and I just feel as though it's actually hurting my neck more than helping my neck, which is great because I just bought it. I don't know what to do about that. I might see how it goes again and see how I go after the massage because maybe I just have a sore neck. I also always find myself, I don't know if anyone else is like this, I find myself like tensing my shoulders a lot. Like even if I'm like walking the dogs or whatever, I feel like I always have to like tell myself to like relax my shoulders. So I don't know if it's like stress in my body more than like my head, not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go gym, cardio, massage, and then today is like my admin day, so I'm just gonna get a lot of admin and stuff done. Tonight I've got dance, which I'm so excited for because we've got one class which is just like a normal class, and then they've actually started to introduce like courses. So I'm gonna do the class after it is like a course which goes for 4 weeks. So it's like you're learning the same dance each week, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know much about it, but I was like, sold, I might as well. So I'm excited for that. I really feel like I just need a massage right now. I'm gonna treat myself after cardio. Massage time. Guys, I didn't get to get my massage. I went downstairs and it was closed, so I was like waiting at the front of the store. And you know, Frankston Shopping Centre. Someone who was like staring at me to my right, and I could see them in a reflection of a shop, and I just like kept on looking because I was like very skeptical about that person. And then I saw her like start to come towards me. So then I like got up and I went inside Coles, and then she followed me and then went to the front of Coles, and like it was just like I was just had the worst feeling about it. And then she was like going up and down Coles, like the front of Coles, like I was in Coles and she was walking up and down the front of Coles like going like this to like try and fucking find me. I was literally running down aisles. Not running, that's dramatic. I was like really speed walking down aisles to like maze, you know, like try and fucking somewhere that she couldn't find me. Ended up coming into Coles, and then I called my boyfriend because I was really scared. Like my heart was actually beating on my chest. It was like I was at one side of Coles, and I think she was like walking up one aisle, and she got to the aisle. She faced that way though, I was this way, and I literally sprinted out of freaking Coles and then went up into the elevator and back into my car. I used to work at Coles in Frankston, and I had the worst experience of my life. Like I just would get abused, like people would like be weird, they'd wait for me like at the front of like Coles and stuff, so like I just had the worst feeling about that whole situation. And yeah, now I can't get my massage done. I was literally looking forward to that so much because my neck is the worst right now, like it feels very painful. So I might go home and do some stretching or something, I don't know. I have just done a bit of work. In the last like few vlogs I've talked about Notion, which is my favorite freaking app in the world. So I just like wrote out what I need to do today, and I've already done 3 things so far. So I had to go to the shops and get distilled water because I was making my lash cleansers, which I actually might show you. I made some lash cleansers because I literally ran out and I had no stock at all. People were asking me, I was like, sorry, I don't have anything. I did 10 of those just so I don't really have to do it for a while. And then I made a carousel, and I want to talk about this because carousels, like doing a carousel on Canva takes so long, and I think no one knows that because there was a post that I made, and I'm actually going to show you the post that I made. It did get like a lot of engagement, which was amazing, but I was like, I feel like no one would actually knows like how much work this went into. So this was the post, like a simple little post like that, just like all of my favorite brow combos. That took me 2 hours to edit. So in saying that, if you are a virtual assistant or you know anyone that's really good with Canva that doesn't cost me an arm and a leg, let me know, because I have been doing carousels now for a while and it just takes so much of my time, and I'm just thinking I need to use my time more efficiently. But I just made this carousel here and this probably took me like an hour, so I'm kind of getting a little bit better at it. So announcing my YouTube, I'm gonna throw up, my YouTube tonight at 6 p.m. and it's fine. It's honestly fine. If I get bullied, I get bullied. It is what it is at this point. I'm nervous, and it's funny because I've actually got dance tonight, so I'm literally gonna post it and then I'm gonna go dance and just like not go on my phone, because if I go on my phone I will throw up. Like I'm just gonna like block it out. Like it doesn't exist. I posted YouTube and it doesn't exist anymore. I don't know why I'm so scared to announce that. I think just the fact that everyone is so freaking judgy, and YouTube is like a, I wouldn't say a weird thing, but it's a touchy thing. Like I feel like because I did YouTube before and I got bullied for it, I'm like, I'm gonna get bullied for it again. It's not gonna happen. Like I know all my clients are gonna be like, oh my god, yay, I'm excited to watch you, which is slay. I also know there's gonna be people that judge me, and that just has to be okay, I guess. Oh, I got a comment. Someone commented, I'm so excited for these every week. And then I got 2 likes. Oh my god. Oh, it's not about that. It's not about that, but it does make a difference when you're really scared. So I had a bit of a girl dinner because I gotta go. It's 6:10. I've got a class in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna get ready, go, and also wish me fucking luck because my foot is still bruised, like very bruised from dropping a plate on it last week. So you would have seen in the last vlog, I like fully thought I broke my foot. Still a little high going, so wish me luck dancing. It's gonna be a bit of a test, but it'll be fine. Okay, I've just taken the dogs for a 30-minute walk and now I'm on the way to my gym. I've actually decided, like yesterday, and also my coach has been telling me, but I'm only going to go down to 3 days at the gym, so I'm going to do 2 lower and then 1 upper body. A few reasons, but main reason is I just want like the sessions that I do have to be like really intentional and like push really hard. I also just feel like I need to have more like time and space for my business, and I know like it's only an hour and a half, but I'm still going to go to the gym and like do cardio and like steps and stuff, but just like to preserve like my energy for the day to have for my business, because I'm doing something that's quite big, so I want to have as much energy as I can. And I feel like 4 times a week is fine, but I just think if I cut down to 3 for the moment, then I can just like have a little bit more energy for other things. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna go and do cardio today, and a little bit of stretching. So the first class that I went to, that was just like a normal class, like a normal, like just normal class. Second class is a course that I signed up for, so it's like a 4-week course, and you learn the same song like over and over, so like you're like building on the same song. Anyways, I did not realize it was like a group routine. Like I thought it was like just like we're all doing our own little thing. It's actually a group routine. I'm gonna leave a video up here because it looks so cool already, and I'm like, we still got like 3 weeks to go, and she said that we all get a little solo moment, and I'm like, I could go without that. I'm a bit stressed for that. So yeah, hopefully next week we learn our solos, which is scary but exciting. I feel like that's gonna get me out of my comfort zone a lot. But yeah, that's all from me. Today is Thursday, and I always start at like 12-ish on a Thursday for my client, so that's when I start today, and then I finish a little bit later, so I finish at like 6:37 I think tonight. So I'm just gonna be doing clients today and then a little bit of work on the side. Work is picking up a lot, like it's getting very busy because Christmas and New Year's is obviously around the corner, so it gets very busy towards this time. I have like a few days that I forgot to book out a lunch break for, and I'm literally kicking myself in the freaking head about that, because is that the word? Is that the phrase? Kicking myself in the foot. Oh, I don't know what that phrase is. But I did that because why would I not? Like I thought I scheduled all my lunch breaks, but I didn't in like 2 days, so I'd have to shuffle people around so I can fit in my lunch break, because we don't freaking work off no food. I can't like give my all if I'm not feeling my all. Yeah. And I feel like I always used to do that. I used to be like very tired and like hungry during my client appointment. I'm like, that is actually number 1, not fair on me because I'm not eating. Number 2, not fair on my client because they're getting a hungry version of me, which no one wants. You don't want a hungry version of me. You want a happy and healthy and full version of me. Anyways, I'm rambling. And he cut us back, don't you? Yeah. Most annoying dog to sleep with. He literally will hear like a little bit of wind or like someone will open the toilet door. He freaks out and he jumps on me. I also feel like the Staffies are just like that though. Like they're very needy and clingy and cuddly and anxious. He's like, don't embarrass me like that. I'm currently making my lunch. Just having I'm having a burrito. Like, it's honestly the easiest meal plan I've ever done. I just like got sick of it. I used to overdo it too much. I'm having Dr. Hydrate because I'm feeling a little bit headachy, and also have not drank enough water today. It's 1:30, client in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna quickly have lunch, my Dr. Hydrate, and then skedaddle. I also just got some very exciting news. It just sucks because I'm like trying to think of like when I would actually announce this to my Instagram. Like, want to tell you and like take you along with the journey with me. And I know this has like been like 2 vlogs of me being like, oh my god, something's happened, I can't fucking tell you. And I know that literally makes me want to rip my hair out too if I heard that, but it's worth the wait, and I will take you along the whole entire journey with me. It's probably not what you expect as well. It's not what I expected for this year. I'm very, very excited. It's been very stressful, probably like 4 months of stress, so it's all coming together. Eat my lunch quickly, get ready, do my client, and then I finish at 6:45 tonight, so I probably will not be vlogging tonight, so I'll probably see you tomorrow morning. I actually put on my Instagram story last night. I was asking what you guys want to see, and a lot of you were saying a gym routine, which I absolutely will do. Thinking even like a mic'd up session, that could be cool. But what I wanted to say is like, I have been like, this is the thing with like delayed gratification, and actually I'm gonna put you on my car mount because I'm gonna talk about this a little bit. God, I feel a bit sick. I always feel so sick on Friday mornings for this fucking workout. I have been going to the gym for like 6 years, and this is like when people this is the problem I think with people, and this is what I think is like the gap that people are missing, is like delayed gratification, and how like everything is not instant. You eat healthy for a week and you go to the gym for a week, like you probably won't see any progress. And I think that's when a lot of people give up, because they're like, oh well, like why do I not look like blah 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 XYZ. And it's like, those people have probably been going to the gym for years and years and years, and I think that's a huge thing that people just like don't want to do. And that goes with everything. That goes with like the gym, it goes with business, it goes with just like life in general. Like, there's literally nothing ever happens overnight, and like people know that, but they still just like, they'll give up once they don't see progress. And I see this a lot actually with my like my students, like, because I obviously educate people on like beauty and all those things. Like, once they start seeing that they're not getting the clients instantly, they start to give up. Or if they're not getting the skills straight away, they start to give up. And like, that's the thing with like delayed gratification, and that gap between where you are and where you want to be is a bit of discipline, it's a bit of self-respect, and it's just like trusting in the whole process, like knowing that nothing's going to happen overnight, knowing that everything is delayed gratification. If you go to the gym for like a month straight, you probably will see a little bit of change. If you go for a week, you probably won't see any change. And I think that's when people give up, and think that nothing's working. And like I still have to remind myself of this too. So like when I started posting frequently, like 5 times a week, I was like, I did it for probably like a month, and I was like, am I even seeing any change or anything? And then I had to like remind myself, and like, shut the fuck up, like you've done this for 4 weeks, like you need to keep on doing this for like a year to get consistent results with it. So, and like now that I've done it for like 8 months, I'm seeing like the biggest difference on my Instagram page, like heaps of like views and all that kind of stuff. So I think like, yeah, it just like delayed gratification, knowing that like you have to put in the work consistently, and that's when you see the results. It's not like you put in the effort for a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months. Like, put it in for a year, put it in for 2 years, put it in for 3 years. That's when you're going to see results. And like knowing that is going to be the difference between if you make it or not, to be honest. Because like a lot of people give up before they even start, basically. I was like just thinking that, because I think a lot of people do, they go to the gym, or they are on like a diet for, I don't know, 2 weeks. They're going to the gym every day, they're eating really healthy, and then they don't see the results. They're like, oh fuck it, like I'm not going to do it. And then they give up, do the work for a little bit, and then they'll just like be like, oh fuck, like nothing's working, why can't my work look like hers? And get that mindset. And like once you get that mindset, it's so hard to kind of like reset your mind to be like, no, like I'm literally just starting. Like, this person is on page 300, I'm on page 3. One of my coach did, she is like amazing, and she has this quote that like is so good. It's like, if I gave you the dream body, today, you would probably lose it in 2 weeks, because it's not about the dream body, it's about like all of your behaviors behind that. Like it's about your discipline, it's about like everything else, like your self-respect. Like if someone gave you the dream body, you'd probably lose it in 2 weeks because you'd go back to your bad habits. Result is a result of your work. So if someone gives you something without you doing the work for it, you're probably going to unwind everything because of your habits. Like that is the reason why coaches, when someone, like when you sign up to a coach, a like fitness coach or whatever, they will almost never put you straight into a deficit or a cut, because you need to build those habits before you do those things. So you'll start to track, you'll start to go to the gym consistently, you'll start to hit your steps, you'll start to do a bit of cardio, and then you go into the cut, because you're building up those habits, and those habits are meant to last you for forever. So like even when I did my cut and I lost that 10 kilos, the reason why, and like this is the thing, like people can lose, holy shit, people can lose the 10 kilos, but the hardest thing is to keep it off. And like I think that's why I've managed to keep it off, is because I've actually like implemented all of my habits every single day. So I'm not even trying to lose weight, but I'm still doing my steps, I'm still doing my cardio, I'm still eating healthy, I'm still going to the gym consistently. Like I've kept all of my habits, and that's why I've kept that fat off. So I don't know why this came over my head, I was just thinking about it, and like I think that's a huge thing, is people expect the results without doing the work. And once you get those results, you will probably not be able to keep it if you just get the results given to you. If you're in beauty, because I know a lot of my followers are in beauty, or like my clients or whatever, if you're in beauty and I gave you 20 clients just like that, you'd probably lose them within 2 weeks, because you wouldn't know like the habits to actually keep those clients into, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think the biggest one that like can relate to a lot of you is like the body things. Like if I gave you the body that you wanted today, you'd probably lose it within 2 weeks. And I want you to sit with that, because that is like how you guys should think when you are doing all the work towards like your dream body, is like you are building the habits to maintain a body like this. Like you're not just getting a body and like that's it. You're actually building the habits to maintain that body and to keep that body, because that's what a lot of people don't do, is they get the body and then they lose it because those habits aren't actually sustainable. And that's why like, so I'm going on a bit of a tangent now, but like that's why like when you see like those ridiculous diets where they're like literally like starving themselves, it's not maintainable. You're not going to maintain that because you haven't built those habits for you to actually maintain. So if you're starving yourself and then you lose the fat, you're going to put it back on within like weeks, because you haven't built the habits to actually keep that fat off or like sustain that body that you have. Anyways, I'm going to go and do my session, but I think I might take you along with me. We are going to Chadstone. It took me about, how long do you reckon to get ready? Oh, I don't have my bag. I actually don't have my bag. And I locked the door. It probably took me 45 minutes, I think, to get ready, because I actually could not find an outfit. Like there was no outfits. Like I could find pants, then I couldn't find a top to match it. So I actually need to go clothes shopping on the ASAP. We have to go to Chadstone. We're just gonna have a little look around for some things. Blessed as I found out really exciting news yesterday, which I obviously can't tell you yet. And he picked me flowers. I'll show you them when I get back inside, but they're so cute. So we didn't end up going to Chadstone because I got my period and I'm tired. So we went to a few shops around us and had a look for something. Something top secret. Now we're gonna go home. So we're gonna go get some lunch, and then we're probably gonna go home and have a nap or watch our show, which is
what are you watching now? Snowfall.
Snowfall.
I built this shit brick by brick. I didn't mean to touch it, man. I didn't know you had that big from there.
You just touched my pimple.
Babe, stop.
Take your seatbelt off.
It already is off.
Oh, it looks like. We're gonna do Des wants to do like a mukbang. I don't know why. It's very like
Mukbang.
a mukbang. we got sushi. Fun fact, I actually used to hate sushi until... When did I start liking it?
Until someone in particular showed you different stuff.
I feel like it was only a few months ago. But I still hate the smell of it.
Yum.
Oh, it actually makes me feel very sick. The smell of it does think this is like the best sushi ever. We're also watching the cricket. Who knew? We're gonna eat our lunch, watch the cricket, and then go home and watch our show probably. So, bye. Say bye, Des.
Bye.
Say, have a good day, girls. These are the flowers that Des picked for me. How cute! And they actually smell really nice too. Like they smell very fresh flowers. Let me just talk about this for a second. Throne of Glass. I'm into it, but I'm like, I feel it's so weird to go from like one series to another because you're so used to like the characters in one book that you go to the next and you're like, who the fuck are these people? So I'm getting used to it. I think I'm like, oh wait, I've actually read a fair bit. I want to page 76 actually, so I'm getting through it. I'm excited though because there's like 8 books I'm pretty sure, so long series ahead of me, which I love. But I just like, I can't believe I read. Like, if you knew me even a year ago, I was like so against reading. Like I would read like one line and I would like, my brain would be like, what did I just read? And I have to like keep on going back to that line. So me reading is such an accomplishment. And I remember it was actually summer last year. I went to the beach and I was like, I want to read a book. And then mum is like, she loves her books. So she had like a whole collection. She was like, you should try Fourth Wing. And I was like, what's it about? And she was dragons. And I was like, no. Like, why would I read a book about dragons? I read a chapter and I was invested. I was like, this has changed my actual entire life. Just making it, our creatine. So I'm going to give him BCAAs because I don't really have that one. And then I'm going to have Dr. Hydrate. I actually probably need another flavour of Dr. Hydrate because Dr. Hydrate goes so quickly. Like, I think I've used it, I'm going to say 8 times, and like, it's not that big either. Like, it's quite a small jar with a big scoop. So I think I need to get some more of that today. I also need some more creamy rice because I'm out of creamy rice. I'm actually going to go and get a burger. Apparently there's this place that Des went to when he was working, and apparently it was the best burger he's ever had, and he's pretty hard to please with burgers, so I trust it. So actually we have to drive 50 minutes. 50 minutes because this man wants to go get a burger, but it gives us something to do. And then yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Nutrition Warehouse and get creamy rice and another flavour of Dr. Hydrate. I usually really like the idea of having like a watermelon drink, but apparently the watermelon Dr. Hydrate tastes a bit like sparkly water, not like a lolly taste, and I love my drinks like really sweet and like a lolly. Also, Des gave me a 40-minute massage last night with like cream and everything, and I went to sleep straight after it because my lower back is so sore when I have a period, so it was like literally so painful.
What'd you do to it?
I didn't do anything.
What's that shit on top of it?
It's just the creatine, Des.
It's a fly or some shit.
What are you talking about, Des?
What is that?
Please, I don't know. Pick it out then, babe.
How are you gonna give me a drink and put a fly in the fucking thing?
I didn't put a fly in there.
You're a
Cheers.
fucking nit.
Oh my god.
No, what the fuck? I'm not drinking that though, it's a parasite.
Des, no, don't pour it. No,
did something with the camera or
don't
some
doubt me.
You put salt in it or some shit. I can see shit on top of John.
I didn't ask for my life, Des. I actually swear. You can literally look back in the YouTube
Okay, you
video.
gotta
I will.
Okay. I know one thing. I'm about my money.
Fat boy.
The burgers, sorry. Can we get no onion and no pickles?
Yeah, no onion, no pickles. So just come with a standard one.
Thank
you.
No pickles.
Thank you.
And like...
Good, how are you? Hydrate. And pineapple, grape, mango, raspberry. I think I want pineapple. To Nutrition Warehouse, and they didn't have the fried rice. Didn't have the creamy rice, so I just got this.
No. That's a medicine.
Not too bad. Not too good either. We are going to Chatston now apparently. We went to go yesterday but we didn't because I was tired and grumpy.
Thanks for giving me that, babe. Took you a while.
And you're frowning again.
I'm not. It's my natural look, man.
Something with Des. He's always like this.
That's just the way I look, babe. There's nothing I can do about it.
When I edit my videos.
I just look angry all the time.
When I edit my videos or anything, it's always like this. He's always like, and I just like cut it out because it looks like he hates me. Funny fact, when I met him actually, we were at a club and he was doing the exact same face and I thought it was really scary.
And now look, yeah.
And now he's just,
Wait, I'm you, bud.
it's just.
Babe, let's go. Enough. Bye.
Went to Cook Eye. I wasn't meant to buy anything, but we saw the shop. This top. I didn't try anything on either because the line was very, very busy. Pants. It's very on brand. And I actually have a, I'm a guest speaker at someone's event in like a month, so I might actually wear this to the event. So, hopefully they both fit me. And Des wants to show you something too. You know that experience.
Smell some expensive fragrances.
You smelled some expensive fragrances.
I
What
gotta
was,
decide which one I want.
what was the one that you liked the most?
Armage Outland.
Mmm.
Very spicy like a lemon. I don't know how to
Yeah,
describe it.
explain it to them.
It's very niche. It's very
How do you even explain that?
I don't know, that's the thing that's so like unique. You can't even fucking explain it. You like it, eh?
It's kind of like lemongrassy. $760. Ed was acting like he would buy it. He was like, oh, we only have two in stock, and he was like, oh, like he was gonna buy it. He's just gonna go online and get a dupe for it. Taking dogs for a walk, and now I'm gonna do my pre-workouts. I also love it because of daylight saving, so it's already light outside, which is absolutely amazing because it makes me feel like I'm not waking up in the butt crack of dawn. After the gym today, depending on what time I finish, I want to go down to the shops and get my lunch because I didn't order anything on the weekend. Either I'm thinking steak for lunch because I'm on my period. I feel like I need more iron because I'm feeling not so good. So I'm probably gonna have steak for lunch. Steak, broccoli, I don't know, potato, I don't know. I also completely forgot to give you guys an update about my Cook Eye clothes. So they both didn't fit me. They both did not fit me. The sizing in Cook Eye I feel like is so whack. Actually, not even the sizing. Let me just go on a little bit of a rant because every time I get like a top or something from Cook Eye and there's a zip, the zip will go down like 3/4 of the way, but not the whole way. So then when you're putting it on, there's literally no point of that zip unzipping because it needs to zip the whole way so you can like put it over. But like, am I just getting the wrong size, or is the sizing and the actual like fit just really stupid sometimes? I was trying to take it off, I was getting really, really agitated. Like, you know when you can't take something off and it like actually gives you like claustrophobia almost? That happened, and when I took it off I forced it a little bit too much and it broke. That was great, lucky it was on sale. Go now. I'm stalling a little bit, so I'm gonna go. Take you along with me. I'm actually gonna change my pendulum squats for hip thrust because my knees are starting to hurt when I'm doing the pendulum squat, so I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or if it's just like hurting my knees. Yeah, I'll film as much as I can without getting a bit awkward. Going to the shops because it's 9:20 and I start in 40 minutes, so I'm gonna just do a click and collect order. So after I have my breakfast, which I'm just having oats, I'm gonna order my shop, click and collect it at lunchtime because I've got a little bit of a gap in between clients for lunch, so I'm gonna go pick it up and then cook my steak. How freaking cute is this? I actually went to the gym and I was wearing my jumper, which says like do better on the back, and that is my coach Didge, her merch, and someone came up to me and she was like, oh my god, I saw you walk in and you've got the jumper, like I just wanted to say hi. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And by the way, like Didge is from New South Wales, so like how crazy that she's like made such an impact that she's like people are noticing the jumpers in Melbourne, like crazy. So that was really cute. Made a new little friend, which is cool, and I love like making those friends too because like I know their mindset is very similar to mine, so like I know we're gonna click and like better each other. So that was kind of cute. We followed each other on Instagram. I love like when you just like build friendships from doing like gym or like dance. Like I've made so many friends from dance and gym, so I'm like, how cool is that, that like you can go to a place that is like scary and that you think everyone's going to judge you, but you make friends. And like when you make friends doing something that you love, like obviously you guys are compatible because you're both doing something that you love. And funny thing about this too, the girl that came up to me, she actually was in, I remember I was like filming my set, I don't know what I was doing, I think I was doing like shoulder press or something, and she was next to me, and I remember watching back the video, and she was like pushing so hard, like she was like really struggling to get up that last set, and I was like, fucking go girl. Like I had so much respect for her. And then when she went to me, I was like, wait, I feel like I remember you from my video. Also running extremely low on my protein powder. Protein powder price actually like increased like a lot, so I'm very nervous to go get another one of these. Like there's literally like really nothing left. It's gonna cost me like $150 to get a new one. I really miss my creamy rice. I haven't had it in like, I think like a week. I'm just having it for breakfast because I'm getting a bit sick of oats, to be honest. I just had a client, actually I just had 2 clients, so one for lashes and then one for brows, but the brow one was a transformation. And also Caitlin is watching this because she is subscribed to my YouTube channel, so bless her. But this is the before and then the after. How much of a freaking change does that make to her face? Like I'm actually obsessed. I said this, but I am thinking of doing steak for lunch. And the thing with steak, I just feel like when I'm like really hungry and I'm doing clients, like I just can't think of anything worse than eating steak. And I know that sounds so weird, but like steak for me is like very, I don't like when it's like red in the middle. Cook it until it's like dry, which is very naughty because obviously that's going to be dry. But then I'm just like thinking, I'm like, fuck, I couldn't think of anything worse than getting a steak right now. But I am going to get a steak because it's smart. And I do want to have more iron because obviously I'm on my period. The most nicest freaking day. Oh, I just sat outside for like, I reckon like half an hour. I wonder if that's for me. Literally sat outside for like 30-40 minutes. I just love the sun. I'm not much of like a summer gal. Like sometimes I'm just like, it's sometimes just like too hot for me, but today is like a perfect day. And just the sun, oh, hopefully that didn't fuck the camera. I also edited like 3 bits of content while I was outside, so that was like 30 minutes and I edited 3 bits of content. And this is the thing, people over dramatize making content and then they don't do it because they think about it for too long. It actually takes longer thinking about it and procrastinating it than just doing the thing. Like at the start I was like, oh, do I really want to do this? It takes me 30 minutes to make 3. Like, don't be silly, don't dramatize it. I really need to leave this to rest for a little bit. Don't really know why I'm not. Don't love steak. Steam some broccoli. I'm also not the best cook, to be honest. I can admit that I'm not a great cook. My partner actually says when I ever make him food, he always says that it tastes like prison food. So that's great. I also cut up some pineapple and I'm gonna have a pineapple Dr. Hydrate. I got this on the weekend and I usually have the lychee lime, which I like, but I just wanted to try a new flavour, and because I was like low-key running out already, I wanted to try a new flavour, so I'm going to try pineapple, and I really hope it's like a very sweet pineapple. I think I like the lychee lime better. Carnivore stage, talking like a week, not even. Like I would have like steak and egg and just like fruits for lunch and dinner, and I got sick of it very quickly. It made me feel great, not gonna lie though, so if you're thinking about doing one, I'd definitely recommend, but it's just not for me. I also had a Kit Kat while I was waiting for my food because it's 2:41, so I was a little bit hungry, so I had a little snack before I ate. So if you think I'm being a health queen, I did have a Kit Kat before. I like you have like your cutlery and like you have certain ones that you will have and that you won't have. This is a knife that I hate. I don't know why I hate it. I like the ones where it has like an actual bump, like a steak knife. Okay, this is currently me at the moment. I'm on the treadmill. I've got 1,000 more steps to go, so I'm just going to gym quickly on the treadmill. So 7 o'clock right now. I've just finished my clients for the day probably an hour ago. I did a bit of admin work, had some dinner, and then I'm just gonna do my steps and probably gonna watch some YouTube while I'm doing this. It's actually 8:15, it's my bedtime. I'm literally gonna go wash my face in a minute and then go to bed, but Something that I like extremely pride myself on is the fact that I am like literally the best support once you finish your course with me. I've done so many courses where at the end of the course you just are like, what the fuck? Like, you don't have anyone to text and you just like alone, and like you fuck up and you don't know who to text and you're just like, oh my god, I just feel so alone. So I am not going to give away all my secrets because obviously this is what sets me apart from every other educator, but basically I have a group of my past students and I will send advice, like literally random advice, like every now and then. Like if I feel like they're dropping off a little bit, I'll send a group message of like an advice, and like today I just did one. And I actually sent them a little content idea that's going to help them get clients. A lot of people don't realize that showing your face is actually what is the thing that's probably going to get you clients the most. Obviously your work can be like 10 out of 10, but if you're not showing your face, like people don't know who you are, and that builds trust. Like if you show yourself, like show your clients who you are, that's going to build a lot of trust like super easy. So what I've done is I've sent them like a real idea, which is to do my camera roll recently, and then do little snippets of their work plus like their personal life. So this is what I did for mine. Like I literally just then edited a reel because I wanted to show them like what I actually mean by that and like what will make it look good. So I'm going to show you it. And then it has like personal life and then also like my work. I'm going to share that with you guys because that is something I like literally will pride myself on, is like the after course support, because that is the number one thing I lacked on when I did a course. So that's like the number one thing that I really want to like make sure that I'm doing and prioritizing in my like towards my students. I feel like a lot of like courses lack that. So if you're wanting to do a beauty course and you want that after course support, you know who to go to. It is actually currently the next day. I actually haven't vlogged this morning. I kind of forgot. This morning I went and just walked the dogs like I usually do every morning, and then I went to cardio and did 20 minutes on the bike, and then I just did all my steps as well. So currently on 8,200, which is slay because I don't need to do it anymore. I just had a client, which I'll show you her results because actually obsessed. I did a brown angel set on her. Amazing. It really like makes me miss having like lashes because that's just stunning. Actually got, how many more clients do I have? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 more clients, so I finish at 6 p.m. tonight. And then yeah, I'm not really doing much. I'm literally just working today. I just did some website things because my website was fucking up. Someone was trying to book in a course and it was just like not working, so I had to fix that up. I have just finished up for the day. I had 5 clients today. I'm gonna end the video here so I can start a new vlog tomorrow. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my new vlog.